was what was supposed to happen or not. He went back to his spiritual master, Srila Ishvara Puri, and said, have you given me the right mantra? Because whenever I chant this mantra, then I experience these symptoms. And then Srila Ishvara Puri was very pleased. He became pleased by hearing this. And he offered this verse to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Evam vrata swapriya namakirta jatana rago druta chitta uchaya hasatyato rautiti roti gayati unmadavam nrityati lokabayaha. The translation of which is, by chanting the holy name of the Lord, one comes to the stage of love of God. Then one gradually becomes attached to a particular name and form of the Lord. And one then sometimes shouts, laughs and cries, and sometimes sings and dances without any concern for outsiders. And there's a purport to that verse in which our acharyas, many of whom have commented on it, say that some devotees exhibit external symptoms, whereas others don't. Prabhupada hardly ever showed external symptoms, although sometimes he did, but very rarely. He contained himself quite a bit. And there were times, even you can hear when he's giving a talk, when his voice will crack, but those are rare. And the times when he apparently went into trance, one was in 1975 in Mayapur when we were just starting the class. Prabhupada was giving class on Chaitanya Charitamrita every morning because it was just coming out. He was working on it constantly. And he started by chanting Jai Radha Madhava, and he got halfway through the song and then he froze. And then nobody knew what to do. It was just total silence in the temple room. And then Hansaduta, he started singing. And then Prabhupada came out of that state. But these things were extremely rare. It wasn't like these descriptions of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu where they had to hold him up because he was crashing to the ground and things like that. So in the commentary, one, first of all, said some devotees, they show symptoms, others don't. And Madhvacharya says that advanced devotees all show two symptoms, regardless of whether you see them cry or roll on the ground. And those two symptoms, he said, he says, are the only way by which you can actually verify that somebody's advanced in devotional service. Would you like to hear what they are? Yes. Sorry, we're out of time. He said one is steadiness in service. This is a kind of ecstasy, prolonged exhibition of ecstasy. If somebody goes on serving, what can you say? Because you can't fake steadiness. If you have some taste and you're feeling ecstatic, then you can go on for more than a minute, or more than a year, or more than 5 years or 10 years. Sometimes devotees can go for 5 years and they say, the heck with it. Try again next life. So steadiness is one. And the other, he said, is you can tell by what's called their mukhya prasad, what comes out of their mouth, meaning their speech. You can judge the merciful speech of those who are advanced. So they speak for the benefit of others to advance in Krishna consciousness. So that was a verdict from the acharyas in that purport, that some show ecstatic symptoms, others don't. So it's not something that we aspire for. In fact, the idea of aspiring for ecstatic symptoms is